Welcome back everyone to another unboxing review video. As the title implies, we have the all-new 2024 Shimano Twinpower spinning reel, and this thing, man, it's a beast. It is a beast. We're going to talk about the features, the specs, we're going to go over the aesthetics, everything you need to know to make the right decision whether you want to include it in your tackle arsenal today. And quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video. If you didn't already know, it's Digitaka.com. Guys, Digitaka is the best place to buy all your JDM, Shimano, Abu Garcia, and Daiwa needs, or any other JDM tackle that you probably have never even heard of. They have it all at Digitaka.com. It's the lowest price in the entire world. And just because you guys are following me and the low prices are not good enough for you, I'm going to hook you up with an August discount code that obviously expires it in August. And that new discount code is 8H5. Once again, 8Hulu5. Use it by the end of August. And if you happen to watch this video or stumble on this video after August, hey, send me a direct DM via Instagram. You have to make sure you're following me, because people that don't follow me and they send me messages, I don't get them, okay? But if you're following me and you send me a message, I do see them. I'll be more than happy to give you an updated discount code to save you a few extra dollars off the low-end price Digitaka already has. And it's a legit website. I've been doing it for many years. So without further ado, let's go to the bird's eye view and check out this brand new reel today. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Usually I have this cardboard box, so this is a little unconventional. I got too excited when I delivered it and forgot I was supposed to make a video. So I trashed the box, and obviously I haven't opened this yet. As you can see, we're going to talk about exactly what we have in the package. As you can see, here's the Twinpower. We got some stuff in here, but first I want to show you this, because I promised Digitaka I will. This is a little gift that they included that they sell on the website, and it's I believe it's a backpack, all in Japanese. So pretty cool in my opinion there. Put that to the side. What is this right here? It's actually two items. Okay, we'll get to that in just a second as I figure that one out. This one right here. Oh, okay, these are like cooling pouches. It's not a backpack. I thought it was a backpack because I saw this, but no, these are cooling pouches that go inside your bag. You freeze it, there we go, and it keeps you cool. Oh, this goes in your hat like that. Okay, that's crazy. Look at that. That's awesome. Thank you, Digitaka. See, if you guys don't know, once again, Digitaka sells more than reels, fishing line, rods. They also sell other pertinent fishing equipment or gear that you may need for fishing that the Japanese uses, all from JDM, pretty much what you would get in Japan if you lived there. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna freeze it, you put it here on your backpack. It keeps your back cool, especially if you're jetty hopping and you're carrying tackle in the backpack. That is actually pretty cool. Check it out, guys. All this in Digitaka. Once again, this goes into the hat itself. So you're gonna freeze it, place it in a hat. It's gonna keep your head cool. Thank you so much, Digitaka. That's really cool. This stuff that you never even think of, they have in Japan for us fishing freaks. But here we go, main item or main man of the video here. We have the Twinpower. Let's go and take it open here. Take it out. Oh man, I am super excited. Some other items here. All right, they also sent some fishing lines from Shimano Pitbull. If you guys didn't know, once again, you can buy more than reels, rods, fishing equipment, shoes, knives, tools. They also have high quality fishing line. I like Varivas. I also like Shimano Pitbull, which I am definitely going to be using with this. Probably the 1.5 is more appropriate for this size right here. But there you go. They carry everything, man. My discount code applies to all this stuff right here. Let's go and open this bad boy up here. Oh man, super excited about this, man. Really, really excited. All right, what do we have in the box? We got some manual information, parts diagram, reel manual. It's all in Japanese. We don't care about that. And okay, this is the arm itself. Okay, look, this is how Shimano packs their equipment now. So we're gonna put that to the side there. Oh wow, there she is. Oh my gosh, that is such a killer colorway. Man, I love this dark stealth mode. This gray charcoal gunmetal mix. I mean, this is nice. Okay, I'm gonna put this together and we're gonna take a close look at it. Right off the bat, the thing I noticed, it's not going to be the lightest spinning reel that you can buy. Obviously, that's going to be the Stratic CI4 Plus, Or if you're going with Daiwa, it's going to be Daiwa Air T, but those are all smaller profile. They're not going to be robust. The body's not going to be as rigid, all etc., which we'll talk about in just a moment. But man, this is smooth. 9+1 ball bearings. Oh my gosh. It's like butter. It's like hot knife cutting right through butter. I mean, that is super smooth. Love it, love it, love it. Love the handle. Ergonomics is great. Did I say I really love the colorway? I mean, this thing really, really is stealth mode. Charcoal, dark black chrome. I mean, just look at the lines, man. Look at the spool. Oh gosh, that is such a beautiful looking reel. And for you Japanese freaks out there, as you can see if we get that focus, it is made in Japan. If you can see that, if my camera will focus, it's having a little bit of a hard time. I think that's the best I can get. If you can't see that, I will show you at the box itself. And it says made in Japan here somewhere. Well, I thought it did. Oh, there we go. Sorry, it's really small. Made in Japan. I thought it was going to help. Anyways, I opted for the 4000 MHG, which is the higher gear twin power. I wanted something that's going to be more jetty fishing, especially off a kayak when I go out a little further past the breakers off the jetty, for example, like in Galveston. You want something that's going to be strong because you're going to hook up into the sharks sometimes, possibly a big jack and big reds, obviously, right? And you want something that's going to have that power and that rigidity to really, up your game and get that fish in the kayak. So Shimano calls the Twinpower its rock. All right. With this nickname, you expect the Twinpower to be the face of durability and functionality, and that's exactly what this new Twinpower model is all about. Shimano, when they say this is their rock, straight from their website, that's what they say, then you got to expect that this is probably their most robust, rigid, strongest reel, spinning reel that they offer, that's for the angler that's targeting bigger game fish, massive bull reds, jack crevalles, big Spanish mackerels. If you go offshore, red snapper, amberjack. I mean, this thing should be able to take a licking. If you're throwing massive, massive lures, like 2-ounce spoons, well, some argue 2 ounces is really not much. People argue 4 ounce, but say you're throwing a 2-ounce spoon off the jetty, bank fishing, and you're trying to target jack crevalle or Spanish mackerel or even big redfish. I mean, this is one of those reels that you're probably going to want to use with your big fishing rod. The Twinpower, it's a high-end reel. Okay, I'm not going to beat around the bush and say it's a budget reel. It's not. It's one of their highest end reel in the Shimano's pecking order. Honestly, I believe it's right underneath the Stella. Stella being the very top model with the best features, the most technology, everything that Shimano engineers have invented or come up with to imply into their fishing reels. The Stella has it. Twinpower is right underneath it. It gets trickled down, the technology, to the Twinpower, and that's exactly what you have for the new 2024 model. So new features that are included in the 2024 Twinpower that are from the Stella are, you have the Infinity Cross, you have the Infinity Cross Drive, the Infinity Loop, the Duracross, anti-twist fin, and you have a metal rotor just like the Stella. The only two spinning reels in Shimano's lineup that are going to have metal rotors is the Stella and the Twinpower, because they need something that's going to be the high end of their lineup, that's going to be strong, rigid, and bottom line, the rock. That's what they call this. Also, you have CI4 Plus and carbon fiber resin within the body mixed with aluminum. So, I mean, I'm talking about this is freaking really, really rigid, really tough. I mean, there should be absolutely barely any flexibility at all, especially if you're fighting a fish, because Shimano wants you to believe that since it's so rigid, when you have a big fish hooked up on it and you're fighting it and the drag is going crazy, zzz, you know what I'm talking about? You want something that's going to be reliable, efficient, and be able to safely bring in that big fish. So once again, bottom line, if you're skipping through this video, what all I just said equates to that Shimano wanted to build a stronger, robust spinning reel with having optimal spool design in mind, and that's exactly what the Twinpower is all about. Rigid, rock, power, efficient spool design, technology from Stella, lower price than the Stella. I mean, that's, if you want to describe Twinpower in several words, there you have it. I mean, that is bottom line. Shimano has learned, throughout its years of designing reels that having efficient line management, that corresponds to efficient spool design. You know, you have the anti-fin, you have the loop, infinity loop, all that equates to giving the angler a strong, effective, no BS fish catching machine. And once again, that's what the Twinpower is all about. And if you really talk to some old school anglers that are all big time jetty fishermen, they will name the Twinpower as one of their favorite reels to use, especially when they're throwing heavy weights and going for heavy fish. Offshore, Stella Saltwater, Twinpower Saltwater, which honestly Twinpower is probably going to come out with a more saltwater geared reel, which they call the SW. Hasn't come out yet, but Shimano will bring it out. Now, can you use a saltwater? You'll probably say, hey, wait a minute, saltwater, then what is this about? No, this is a saltwater ready reel you can use offshore, inshore, heavy fish, even freshwater heavy fish. But the saltwater, when it comes out in the future, is going to be more, I guess, more protective from water entering its main unit, giving it more waterproofness, I guess. Maybe that's not the right word, but yeah, that's a big difference between SW and the regular lineup. And SWs have different gearing. They're actually a little bigger too, because they're targeting like super heavy offshore fish. But this is more inclined for inshore fishing. If you're a big inshore fisherman, you don't do offshore, and you want something that's robust, the Twinpower regular lineup is going to be perfect for you, as well as the Stella. Stella SW is more for the heavy stuff, as I digress. But anyways, let's talk about the specs real fast. I'll have the specs right here so you can follow along. You have different sizes from 2,000 to 5,000. Once again, I opted for the 4,000 MHG, which I don't believe this is going to be in the US market. US market is very watered down versus what you get from the JDM market. JDM market, you're going to get a bunch of different ratios, and the specs that you see is reflective of what's available in the JDM market, which will be a little bit different, or different meaning that the US market is going to be more watered down than what you see here. Once again, you get more options in the JDM market. Gear ratio, you get 4.4, 5.1, 5.7, 5.8, 6.2, 6.3, 6.4. Once again, it depends on what size reel you got. Maximum drag force, once again, depends on the size of the reel you get. You're going to get 7 pounds for the smaller 2,000, all the way up to 22 pounds for the 5,000 maximum drag force, which is plenty enough to pull an amberjack all day long. Weight-wise, now, even though it has CI4 plus with carbon fiber resin mixed in the body, it's not the lightest thing in the world. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Shimano didn't design this to be super ultra light like the Air T Daiwa or the what am I thinking of? Stratic CI4 plus, 6.17 ounce in the 2,000 ranges, all the way up to 9.34 ounces in weight in the 5,000. This right here will weigh in just a second, so I can show you how much this weighs. 9+1 ball bearings, so you know this is a high-end reel. You're getting a lot of ball bearings, and if you guys been fishing and using reels for a while, you just know that more ball bearings corresponds to a higher end reel. Not all the time, but most of the time. How about pounds per ounce? Okay, there we go. That's going to be a little bit better. So we're going to put that here. 9.2 ounces. Actually, a little bit heavier than I thought it'd be. I must have been thinking about the 3,000 series because I was choosing, do I get the 3,000 or the 4,000? I chose the 4,000. I think the 3,000 was going to be like in the 7s. But anyhow, there you go. So you guys know the weight of it. Yeah, it's a beast. I'm not going to lie. It's not BFS. It's not SFS. It's a beast. If you're looking to throw heavier lures or cut bait, like you're using big cut mullet, that can get pretty heavy along with a spider weight. You need something to go out there just to soak, to catch that big old bull red. I mean, this is one of those reels you want to take a look at, especially if you love Shimano. You love their products. You want something that's high-end that's going to last forever, pretty much. I mean, this is going to last easy 30 years. You take good care of it. So basically, in conclusion, who is a Twinpower designed for? Once again, in my opinion, it's designed for any angler that is looking to buy a high-quality, robust, and durable reel that wants high quality, all right? An angler that needs durability, reliability, and just an overall workhorse that's going to last that angler for many, many, many years. You know, I'd say it's more situated for that angler, you know, looking to catch the big fish, whether that be inshore, offshore, or freshwater. I think this is going to work out perfectly fine. I mean, I'm super excited to put this on a probably medium heavy possibly medium old 18 rod 8-footer, use it in the jetties, or possibly put it with a 7-foot medium heavy rod, and I'm just going to troll a nice spoon while I cruise my kayak down the jetty and catch a big shark or whatever, jack crevalle or mackerel or even big trout. I mean, this is going to work out great, man. I'm super excited to use the Twinpower. I know I don't use these type of reels much for my type of fishing, but when I do, I really need one, and that's why I opted for the Twinpower. And I mean, honestly, Twinpower it's one of those reels that has a pretty big cult following, especially the old school anglers that appreciate a nice heavy duty reel, that they love fishing off the jetty using bigger baits, bigger lures. Shimano Twinpower, what do you guys think? Is this a reel that you might want to include in your tackle arsenal? Is this going to work for the type of fishing you like to do? Me personally, the size I got, it's perfect for exactly the things I like to do. Most of you guys know I'm more of a BFS finesse light fishing type guru, I guess, that loves to do it off the Texas coast, but sometimes I need something a little bit heavier for those harder applications that I'm going to be tossing heavier weights, and the spinning reel is going to be more comfortable for me. Then Twinpower is going to be one of my number one choices, to be frank, just because of how sturdy, how beefy it is, how it just takes abuse. I mean, once again, Shimano says it's their rock. What else more can I say, right? But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Please leave a comment. It helps analytics. If you haven't yet, hit that like button. Please subscribe also if you like all my review videos. Take advantage of the discount code that ends of August. And once again, if you don't know the discount code because it's expired, shoot me a DM via Instagram. Make sure you're following me. All that good stuff. Thank you so much, guys. I love every single one of you. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.